Like even even at WoW, it's like tab targeting. You can type while you're fucking like just
No, I don't
hitting
even
buttons
know what tab
between them.
targeting is.
You press tab and it changes target, and then you start casting. It's tab target. You hit tab, it changes the target.
I
That's
thought it
it.
was tap target, not tab target.
Yeah, tab targeting, not tab. It's tab
Oh,
targeting. You hit tab and it changes the target.
yeah. I thought this entire time I thought it was tap targeting. It's like, why is it called tap targeting? What, you just tap something to target it? Or...
That too. Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Loop First Ask Questions Layla. I'm Initiative. I'm once again joined with Jamaican.
Hello.
Not too much has been. I don't think too much has been going on in the last 2 weeks. I mean, not much
What
major.
have you been up to, sir? Apart from fighting your cat.
Uh, yeah. Just a lot of arc, really. Not really doing anything else too much. I've been being a low rank menace on Yu-Gi-Oh. Been fun.
The good old Mekanko enjoyer.
Yeah, it's a thing in low rank.
It's a thing in high rank as well, apparently.
Yeah, even more so in low rank. You can, yeah. There's it has yeah. It's good. Anyway,
Just to preface this, this man is proud of his Mekanko deck, right? And this is the same man that's given me shit for running trap tricks since I've made it. Since I made this deck. He's giving me shit for running trap
yeah.
tricks. He's
uh,
running Mekanko in low rank, bullying individuals out there. No
yeah.
shame
I
whatsoever.
Yeah. I don't regret any of it. It's been fun. But yeah. Otherwise, apart from like Arc and Yu-Gi-Oh, hasn't really been too much going on. Like in terms of stuff. What have you been doing?
I went to the Viking uh
Ah, yeah. Uh, yeah,
the
yeah. You were
festival thing.
telling me about that before. Tell me about that.
It's pretty
Well,
interesting.
yeah. You said there was a lot of cosplayers.
There was a lot of people cosplaying. It was very weird because like some of them didn't belong there, and
Okay.
it's like inviting one of your friends to a dress up party, and it's like you say it's like a '70s disco themed dress up party, and then they show up in like freaking dressed up as a dark magician from Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit. They got the
Okay.
they got the wrong memo for like what type of costume party it is. Like they come as a pirate or something like that.
What were they? What were they
Well,
cosplaying as?
it's a Viking themed event, and there was this one fairy floss stand, and the guy behind the fairy floss stand was dressed up like one of those old school like Wright Brothers pilot sort of outfits with the floppy hats with the goggles on them.
Oh,
And last time
okay.
I
Yeah.
checked, I didn't think Vikings had planes.
Yeah. That's a weird.
Yeah, they had some cool cosplays in there. They had people there with just beards, and people thought they were
Okay.
cosplaying, and it's like no, they just have a beard. They just
I
like,
just never been.
and
Oh,
then there was one dude there that was like, I think he was homeless, and everyone just thought he was cosplaying because he was like walking
oh,
around looking in bins and shit.
yeah.
So I don't know what was going on there because you had to pay to get in. So I'm assuming he's just doing it for the memes, I guess. But
Ye- Huh. Okay.
yeah, there was this one stall there you could get like a turkey drumstick, and it was like a huge freaking drumstick, and you looked like you were just like you just had this like leg, like a baseball bat. You could eat it.
Okay. Hmm. Weird.
That was pretty good. They had some event in the middle where people dressed up in knight's armor, and it was basically like you had four people on each team, and they just run at each other and try and knock each other over. And whoever gets everyone on the other team on the ground first wins.
Oh, okay.
So it was like sumo wrestling, but in knight armor. It's like tag team sumo wrestling.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it
Cool.
fit the whole Viking thing, but it was fun, and that's what people were excited to watch apparently. So,
Okay.
but yeah, they had some pretty
Weird.
cool stuff there, like tea. Had a tea stall. They had a mead stall. They had like a sword shop that they let you make a sword, like wooden swords, obviously, not actual swords, but you
Oh,
could like
that's it.
sand it down and lacquer it and make it look shiny and stuff. I was trying to look for a Zweihander, but they didn't really have any. You could buy like
Yeah.
the replica swords for cosplays and stuff, and it was just nerd central.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of cosplayers and D&D nerds there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty chill. And a seagull pooped on me. So
Yeah. Yeah. You were saying that. Yeah.
you
Did
know
it went
that
into your
photo?
drink or
Oh,
something?
what was that?
Didn't it go into your drink or something?
No, it went in my hair. Like half of it went in my hair, and the other half went like on my back, like on my hoodie. But you know
Oh.
that meme with the dad and he's got the kid on his shoulders and giving him a piggyback ride, and he's
Oh.
got just like a
Yeah.
line of shit
Yeah.
just running down his back.
Yep.
It's like it's not as bad as that, but that's how I pictured it. I didn't actually see it,
Yeah.
but that's what it felt like. But yeah,
Oh.
no, it's
Yeah.
fun. Apparently, there's another one in May next year, so probably gonna go to that one as well.
Okay. That'll be
But yeah,
good. Hopefully it'll. It's like hopefully it'll be less. More maybe be more like Viking like, centered instead of like just whatever. It seems like.
I feel like it's just medieval themed events, and then one's like Viking theme, one's like they just jump between things. But essentially, if it's a medievally sort of theme, you can get away with it.
Fair enough.
Because they had this
Fair enough.
one gig where this guy was trying to teach you how to defend yourself, like how to defend your village, except he was like using Roman shields and shit. I'm just like, how does that fit with the whole Viking situation? But
At that point,
it
it's just
kind of
best to
felt
just let it happen.
yeah, it was kind of out of place. So but yeah, but they had like a fire dance like throwing sort of
Yeah.
thing, and they had the little torches and they were kind of just like waving around and just like whoa yeah yeah whatever, it's kind of whatever. And then this one girl just comes out and is with a whip and it's like on fire and she just starts cracking the whip and just like going crazy with it.
Oh. Okay.
And then everybody else was just like interesting. And a big crowd pulling around and just watching the fire and shit going around. Well, it's not as
Sounds
cringe
like an
as a
experience.
yeah, it's not as cringe as a comic like a Abcon kind of situation
Yeah.
because a it's outdoors so you can actually breathe, and b like you know
True.
a lot of the people actually leave the house there. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Huh.
How have you been, sir?
Uh, I've been alright. I've been pretty good. Finally started streaming regularly again. It was good.
Multi-streaming.
Yeah. Streaming on both YouTube and like Twitch and YouTube.
How's that
Getting
been
that
going?
set up was a pain, but I got it set up.
How's that been going? Is it weird having like multiple chats or?
I mean, if I had not like if I had a lot of people in the chats, it would probably be a bit weird. Like trying to keep track of two chats. If I, there was, yeah, because I don't have many people in there yet. Okay, yet.
Is anybody coming on YouTube though?
No, not really. I mean, YouTube is like fairly low discoverability, no, from what I've heard. Like, if you don't already have an audience and you start streaming, it's
Yeah.
kinda like, might as
You're not
well.
making
Yeah.
content like like video, like actual videos instead of streams.
Yeah. Yeah, but the main reason I want to do it is just keep, like, an archive of my streams.
Yeah.
So, like, if I wanted to pull, like, make content from them, I've got them sitting there.
From what I understand, you can separate things now. So you have like shorts, videos, and streams like
Yeah.
in separate tabs. Whereas before it was just all in one shit show.
Yep. Pretty much.
Like, because you remember ages ago, I was like, I'm contemplating streaming on YouTube. The only
Yeah.
reason why I didn't was purely because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can make thumbnails and stuff for your streams as well.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, it's, like, I've only done 3 streams on YouTube, so
It
it's
hasn't
not.
really been planned up or anything.
No, I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit of an issue getting both, like, starting Twitch is fine, but getting the YouTube stream to start can be a bit of an issue sometimes.
Why they don't start at the
Although
same
I've
time?
No, because the app with the add-on, with the plugin I use, I've got to start stream on Twitch and then I start the stream on YouTube.
Does it
So it
affect
can be
your
a
bandwidth at all?
uh, not for me, not really. Like, I stream about I think I do 6. Oh, I can't remember exactly what I do, but I get, like, 5K on ow. I get, like, 5K bit rate on YouTube
Are you
and,
being
like,
attacked
6.
right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I use about 6K bit rate on Twitch, and I was using 5K. I might think about upping it to 6 as well, 'cause,
Because
wireless
you don't
boost.
stream in 1080, do you?
I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. I think I no, I think I do either 720 or 936. Can't remember.
I was told like
Uh,
936 is like the closest thing to 1080 where people won't really notice the difference, but it's like
yeah, I do know.
way
I
more
stream in
efficient.
936. Yeah, 6,500 bit rate at 936 on Twitch, and then on YouTube it's uses the exact same settings, but I use 5,000. I think that because doesn't YouTube have like a limit like 25,000 bit rate?
It's something ridiculous, yeah. But I think it's uncapped if you get like a what is it, like a partnership thing or whatever.
Yes, something like that. I'm thinking about upping it quite a bit just so I can get the quality of it. Because what Wine Squeeze was saying it was a bit pixelated.
Really?
But yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it, see what they mean. Like, try and see what they mean. It'd probably be solved with upping the bit rate.
What would like would that be like a YouTube thing or would that be like an art thing?
It could be both. I'm not entirely sure. Arc, I mean, it is Arc.
Speaking of
Yeah,
art,
it's
how has your experience been with Arc so far, minus the last half an hour of gameplay?
oh, well. First off, we should say that Arc Style Ascended actually came out surprisingly.
Which is
Because last
hilarious
time,
because
yeah,
because we were just talking about it last time. Like this thing's never gonna come out,
yeah, Arc
and then
Style Ascended actually came out.
it drops literally a day and a half later.
Yep, that was oh the timing on that.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean, we're still playing Fjordur a little bit. I don't know if we're actually gonna go back to it though.
yeah,
Uh,
I checked the Fjorda server earlier today just to drop some food and stuff in there, but it doesn't have like the stack mod, so it's gone within like a day. So I don't know.
yeah, but I mean, Fjord is still it's still a fun map. It's got the wyverns, which I love. But I mean, Swell Ascended, it is a lot prettier. It runs a lot better if you turn the settings down. It still has a decent way to go before it's like there.
We just haven't
But
worked
before,
out what's causing the crashes. We worked out what was causing the issues with the mods, and I think that's fixed. But it
yeah,
sometimes the game just randomly decides, you know what, crash, and then sometimes the server just randomly decides, you know what, crash, and we don't know what's causing it.
yeah, it's a bit of an issue. When like apart from like the usual suspects of like memory leaks and stuff like that. I mean, it's been running fairly well.
I think all things considered, compared to what I remember of Arc, the first, like when it was still in beta, there's way less issues, and there's way
Oh
more
yeah,
stuff
definitely.
as well. Like there's way more stuff in there as well. Like they fixed a lot
Uh,
of
yeah,
uh, early game issues with the game as well. Like the supply beacons are actually worth looting now, regardless of what color they are.
yeah, that's true. You actually get some pretty decent stuff out of them.
Like Initiativ's building his entire base out of just supply beacon loot.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at the moment, but it I have a house.
Bigger than my house that I actually built.
Oh god. But yeah, it it's been like overall an okay experience so far,
That's if we don't
as
count the
they
last
do.
30 minutes of gameplay,
Yeah, where we cracked like the server
where the
crashed.
server may have crashed, either that or the person hosting the server may have lost internet. So I'm hoping that the server crashed, because otherwise, if it's still running and they're just not connected to the internet, then our bodies are just going to chill and then eventually
Yeah,
just
we're
get.
just gonna die. We're just gonna die.
Oh, we're most definitely dead. It's just whether or
Oh
not
yeah,
our bags is going to stay there long enough for us to loot it.
probably not.
I'm
But
going to
that's
be a
gonna be
bit sad because I'm going to lose the. I was literally 55% of the way through taming a Dodicarus as well. Level 100 Dodicarus. It's not going to
I
be
had
there
all
long.
my good shit on me. My 280% long neck.
My
It's
5
gone.
freaking 94% pistol that can 6 shot an alpha raft.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to get those back. Hopefully, hopefully we can get those
I'm
back.
hoping a server crash so that we can just start it up and then get our stuff back.
But I
Because they
mean,
might
that
have
would
just
be
randomly
ideal.
lost power, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could have. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
I wouldn't be surprised if I woke up tomorrow and Ark Survival Ascended had another 400 megabyte update.
Also, that yeah. Um, but yeah, it's been fun.
I'm just surprised you're
The
building in the exact same spot that you built in before. Like I never try and build in the same spot every time I start a new server.
I mean, I couldn't couldn't really think of another place to build. That that was like somewhat safe.
Like literally the only reason I didn't build in my original spot that I had planned was I went there and it was a freaking giga like smack bang in the middle of where I wanted to build.
Yeah, I mean, where I'm building is, I mean, yes, is where I was building last time, but it's not. It's fairly safe area. I can wall it off pretty easily, and there's a cliff on the other side. So yeah,
Well, the walls have snapping now as well because like the building system got improved. So
that's true. Yeah,
like you know how my base is walled off, and
yeah,
so because of the way that the walls get angled, they actually line up with each other eventually.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
there's like angled snap points for the walls now. So and
yeah,
whereas
yeah,
before you just
yeah.
had to
I noticed
eyeball it.
that.
So there's
I
no
noticed that.
actual
Yeah,
gaps in my walls, so nothing can get through, except for maybe like a compy underneath one of the gates.
Okay.
So if you see a tribe log and it says like half my shit got killed by a compy, you know why.
That'd be one juiced compy afterwards if they got experience.
Hmm. I mean, either that or Trudon gets in there and I have a tame Trudon after I lose half my dinos. But
True. That would be a thing.
yeah, there's still
Yeah,
like a
like
lot of rates that we gotta tweak because I feel like the babies are growing way too fast and the
is,
imprinting is kind of scuffed.
is that are those is that just the baby, like the wild baby dinos that are growing that
I
fast, or
have
is it
not
all
tested
baby?
it yet, so I'm hoping
That's
it's
gonna be
just the wild babies. But if it's the regular babies, it's gonna be a problem.
yeah, because I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice having them grow up quicker, but not that quick.
The Bronto that I tamed outside our base was a baby. I had to imprint it 3 times. Like it wanted
Really?
cuddle once and then wanted to walk twice, and I got all 3 done, and it finished at like 97%.
Oh, oh,
So I'd like sit on top of the dinosaur and just camp it. So if you get like a food that you don't have and you have to go to a fridge and get it, it's already over. It's over. It's gone.
yeah.
Like the turtles, I couldn't even imprint. They grew up faster than the timer. So
Oh god.
so
Yeah,
they might need a little bit of tweakage. But I don't think we need to worry about the drops. The drops are actually crazy.
yeah. The loot
That's
is
like
good. Loot is really good.
the base rate for the drops. I'm getting like a
Yeah,
pistol. I'm getting a pistol that's literally shooting 6 rounds in a magazine, and it's killing an alpha raptor before you can run to me.
yeah.
I'm not used to it
Yeah,
because
you
I've never
supply drops
used the
are
pistol
good.
before. So
Supply drops are good.
yeah, the transition was crossbow into long neck into fabricated sniper rifle. I've never used a pistol with arc before, and I've
I
been
mean,
playing it since it
when the
came out.
pistol has like 600%, dang,
No, even
it's
the
like a
first one, even the
600%.
200% one was pretty good.
Yeah,
The other thing is the damage numbers aren't showing up, so I'd love to see what the damage numbers are like.
yeah. Do you know like if there's
Ah,
a
yeah,
trouble
there's a
with
setting
maybe
for it, but
those?
I'm not sure if it's the same setting in the ini file or not.
So it's server setting then? Not gonna be
It's
it.
game settings. It's not game user settings.
Okay.
I'm guessing they're using the exact same as Survival Evolved, and they added a couple of extra ones for Ascended.
Probably, yeah.
But at this
But yeah, I
point,
would
it's
like to
just
see how
like
much damage I'm doing.
so how are you feeling about the flyer movement speed initiative?
I mean, I'm fine with it at the moment. If we were on any bigger map, I would say level up the like enable the flyer
Yeah, because you're
movement.
on a Pteranodon right now. I'll
Like
ask
even
in
if I
a,
was on an RG, even if
I'll
I was
ask
on an
next
RG, it would be
I'll
fine.
ask next time when you eventually get an RG. You'll see how it goes.
I mean, it was fine the last time we did it on the last time we were on the island. The RGs, I was fine with that.
Okay. Okay. We haven't got the super speed tilers yet. So yes.
Yeah, once we get once we get those, we'll be
Yeah.
zooming away with that.
That imprinted trike that I got,
Yeah,
100% imprint trike that I got. All I've been doing is leveling move speed on that. So
yeah.
it's slowly turning into a race car.
God damn it.
Because I've noticed that the carry weight mod that we have stacks insanely well with the carry weight reductions of the dinos. And I'm not sure if they buff the carry weight reductions because there's no cryopods in the game yet. But you know how like certain dinos have reduced carry weight for
Yeah,
materials?
yeah. Like like Anki's and metal and Dodix with stone.
Yeah, so that Dodic, that level 35 Dodic that I tamed, I was
Yeah.
flying around with it with the Argentavis, and it got like 3.5 stacks of stone before it stopped hitting rocks. It was like
Okay.
really, really quick to get there, right? And as I level him up,
Yeah.
he can get up to like almost 5,000 stone before he gives up.
Oh damn. Okay.
So they may have buffed the carry weight of harvesting dinos just because of the fact that there's no cryopods and there's no S plus transfer and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
or maybe it just might
Oh,
be just like a general quality of life thing, but it's like really nice.
I hope they come up with an S plus mod soon. That'd be very nice.
I mean, I don't have to do that much. Just have to do the transfer system and it. Like if there was a mod that
Yeah.
just made it that you could do the transfer from anything like nearby that you own. So if you have like materials on if say you have like stone on a Dodic, you can just craft the materials and it pulls from the Dodic automatically.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Game looks amazing. It is
Yeah,
not as big.
even on my settings, it looks really good.
Yeah, because you have it on low and medium.
I've got like a mix of low and medium on different
'Cause I
settings,
have a mix of like high and medium, and it still runs. Like my computer doesn't even get really that warm running.
but I'm also running 1440p, whereas you're running 1080.
Yeah, yeah. I'm running
So
1080. So. Like compared to like Arc, where running it on low on that settings,
yeah, true.
my computer would
Very much.
like even if I boot up Survival Evolved now, it makes my computer like super hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I booted up the Fjorda server thing, it'd be sitting at like 76 degrees or something.
Okay. Yeah.
As when I'm playing Survival Ascended and I'm streaming, it's only sitting at like 60.
Okay.
So
That's not too bad.
yeah, especially with summertime coming up, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, like, Ark's been good. It's always fun jumping to Ark with like on a private
I
server.
love Arc, but
With
I think the only thing that's kind of annoying about it is like the permanency. Like there's no it's not like in Minecraft where you log off and then you just kind of loop out of existence and then come back and spawn
oh
back in when
yeah.
you like that's the only annoying because
Yeah.
like it's not annoying when you log off because you go to your bed and hop off. It's more annoying like if you get kicked out or you disconnect and you're just in the middle of nowhere and then your flyer's in the middle of nowhere and
Yep. Bit of an issue. Yeah, it's a thing.
good thing I have a Pteranodon though.
I was using my only flyer.
That's awkward.
Yeah, that's gonna be
How high
interesting.
were you flying?
Quite high.
Okay, well that's fine then.
Why is that? I mean, the Pteranodon will probably be fine.
Yeah, the Pteranodon
Me
will
on
be
the
fine.
other hand,
Yeah,
me on the other
I mean you'll
hand.
be somewhere within like a 200-meter radius below it, depending on how far you got launched when you DC'd.
Yep, that's gonna. Oh god, that's annoying. But yeah, I was flying over a swamp. It's gonna be bad.
I mean, there's a death tracker that, that tells you where you died now. Like
True,
it counts
it's
your last
true.
5 deaths or something. So
But there's probably gonna be no body to find anyway.
yeah, but you still tell you where you died, even if your body's not there. It still tell you where your item cache is.
Yeah, that's true. That's if it's still there.
No, if your corpse gets eaten, it'll drop a little item cache bag there still.
Yeah, but that only has a certain amount of time though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like 6 hours or something.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting anyway. Next time we jump on.
I just got my hatchet too. Just got my hatchet and my pickaxe. The good news is that the Alpha Raptors drop really good loot, and I still have my other pistol in the storage, so I can always go back to that. Like, it's not like a complete reset if I do lose my stuff, but the full ghillie is kind of sad to lose. Like, ghillie suit is like my
Yeah,
favorite gear to run in Ark.
yeah, I had a lot of shit.
Like, the spyglass
Anyway,
won't be that hard to make. I didn't have any food on me. It's mostly just the tools and the weapons. But it's just Ark things, you know?
yep. Hashtag things, yeah.
I don't know what it is about the games that I like to play. You can get Arked, you can get Tarkov. Like, I should just like. I think the only game that I play that isn't like that is Palia.
Yeah,
I think that's like my
yeah,
counteracting balancing force.
yeah. Every other game is like it will screw you over some way or another.
Hmm. It's like Lost Ark is just like it's called Party Finder. You know, Tarkov is just Tarkov.
Yeah, Ark is Ark. Yep. But yeah, it's it's been a good time with it so far.
Yeah, it's been enjoyable. It's it's actually like because they added baby dinos into the game. It's actually so much more immersive because because I don't know, like for some apparent reason, just seeing like the baby dinos just makes it feel more immersive. Like it makes it feel like the actual world is more
Yeah,
alive.
yeah, it does. It's
So, and we added like
really
modern
nice
dinos as well, and we've seen some of the land ones. We have not seen, or we haven't really explored the underwater, but
location yet. Yeah, that's gonna be an experience. Because
connecting
I saw
underwater
some of
boys.
those
Let's
on the
go.
mod list. I saw some of those on the some of those underwater ones on the mod list. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing?
Yep. And the cool thing is they all fight each other too.
Yeah.
None of them are the same faction of the underwater mobs.
Oh,
So megalodons fight all of them, and then they fight like one of them is like hyper aggressive. So they fight manta rays. They fight basically anything that moves.
well, gonna be interesting.
Mm. I mean the aggro range isn't very high, so but they get pack bonus, so
Oh, of
cool.
course they do. Of course they do.
But it's always fun when they attack a pack of jellyfish because then they just get perma-stunned by the jellyfish and then jellyfish eat them.
Uh,
But you may have noticed that the water doesn't have as many jellyfish in it right now.
yeah, I saw. I kind of noticed that.
It's because the turtles from the mod are the natural predators of the jellyfish, so they actually go around and
Okay.
eat them.
Oh,
Less of those random blobs of jellyfish in the water that are just ready to ambush you, because the turtles that spawn in and out clean them up.
oh, okay. Interesting.
Kind of cool. Shot a brachy today. Had the really cool animation, death animation.
Yeah, that was
But
a brutal death animation.
it's a custom animation. It's the same animation in Spiral Evolved.
Oh, okay.
Not the it doesn't use the physics engine, so it always looks the same. Like it always has the same animation when it dies.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
So you wanted to find out about the Tarkov then, right?
Yeah, you were saying that the new Tarkov thing was very interesting.
So TwitchCon happened, and they were showing arena and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and everyone was complaining that there was no Halloween event, right?
Yeah.
It's yeah. Oh, they're at TwitchCon. They're scrolling around and shit. Classic BSG. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Halloween event happened, quotation marks, and essentially
Yeah.
it's Tagilla, and he's on labs, and he's got like instead of his sledgehammer, he's got this giant Reaper scythe,
Oh, okay.
and he's got like this weird this mask, like a different mask on
Yeah.
him. And that's pretty much it. So everyone's complaining that there's no like you know how they had the cultists and shit spawning on factory. Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
you get the scavs with the pumpkin helmets as well with the
Yeah.
light up pumpkin helmets. But apart from that, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
And then apparently the actual Tarkov Halloween event dropped. And you know on how
Okay.
they added the lighthouse boss, the sniper dude
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Lighthouse? I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But so he spawns on every single map, right? Like every single outdoor map. So not labs and factory, but every other map he spawns. 100% chance
Yeah.
spawn on all the maps, right? And you know how
Okay.
Santa Claus would give out like random gifts and shit
Yeah.
during the Christmas event? So he spawns in and he is 100% friendly. And he just spawns randomly and he just wanders randomly just around the map, like just anywhere. Just he spawns somewhere and just wanders around. And then if you find him,
Okay.
what happens is he'll drop like loot. So he'll drop like I think he'll drop like candy or he'll like like sugar and
Yeah.
Snickers and Alioncas and stuff like that. Or he'll sometimes like drop moonshine or the beer.
Yeah.
And what happens is you can kill him, right?
Yeah.
Even though he's completely friendly, you can kill him. When you kill him, the map turns instantly to nighttime.
Yeah.
And 6 cultists will instantly spawn somewhere on the map, right?
Yeah.
And 5 of the cultists will like spread out and patrol the area. And one of the cultists will start doing like a weird, like arm wavy ritual kind of like animation. And this blue beam will shoot up into the sky like a loot beacon from Ark.
Okay.
And all the extracts will be closed off except for one. It will just pick one random extract, and that's everyone's extract that they can, the only extract that they can take.
Oh. Okay.
So what happens is you can kill the cultists, and if you stop them from doing the ritual, it will go back to daytime. Right?
Okay.
But if you don't stop them from doing the ritual, they'll resurrect the sniper dude, and he'll be angry. So his
Oh.
mask will be like red,
Okay.
and he'll have a cultist knife, and he'll have an ass, and he will literally just go around killing everyone. Like, he will just go around hunting everyone.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
best part about it is he has an aura, which makes every weapon like if you're within the aura, like you get a debuff where your gun will jam. So you'll fire one round and then your gun will jam the next shot you take
Oh
on every
no.
gun.
Really?
Right?
Oh my god. Okay.
And also he has 66666 health on every single limb and every single body part.
My god. Okay. So he becomes a raid boss.
No, he becomes like more than a raid boss.
Oh. Oh my god. Okay.
So it's pretty obvious that half the player base are going to complain about it because they can't go around just doing their loot runs because the extracts got screwed over, and the other half is
Yeah,
loving it because it's just it looks freaking sick.
and creating chaos.
It's just
Yeah.
absolute shit show, right? So
Yeah.
some people have worked out that there's certain weapons that don't jam. So like the
Okay.
double barrel shotgun doesn't jam, the revolver doesn't jam. I think it was like the PPSH or something doesn't jam, something because it's like something to do with how the gun is constructed.
Okay.
So what they've been doing is they've been taking those guns into raids as like a secondary weapon, and like they're taking a PPSH in with the 50 rounder thing,
Yeah.
and then killing the sniper dude and getting him to resurrect. And then when he resurrects, just freaking mag dumping a PPSH into him, like,
Yeah.
and then killing him.
Oh
Right?
god.
It doesn't give you
Yeah.
anything special. You just get the cool mask that he has when you kill him. That's about it. But
Okay. Yeah.
apparently, it's a shit show in Tarkov right now.
How so?
I'm looking at it as a new player. Just could you imagine? It's like trying to work out the controls. He just wanders in, and then all of a sudden it just turns to nighttime, and you just get freaking beamed from across the map by an arse ass.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh my god. That would be that would be that would be interesting.
Yeah, the usual people complaining, but it looks freaking sick, dude. I would want to
Instantly
be in
becomes
the raid.
nighttime.
I would be spectating someone playing through it because it looks like absolute
Dude,
heads.
he can spawn on any map, even
He can spawn
factory.
on any outdoor map,
Yeah.
so he'll just be somewhere and he'll just be like wandering around. So like, if people don't find him and don't kill him, he's just going to be running around. It's fine. It's just like a normal raid. But like the moment someone kills him, all the extracts lock except for one, and the cultists spawn somewhere on the map and shoot the freaking blue beam to the sky and start um summoning or doing the ritual.
So that means even scavs can kill him to fuck over the PMCs.
What was that?
Scavs can kill him as well to screw over the PMCs.
Ah, yes.
Oh, huh.
But when he goes back into Angie form, he doesn't give a shit. He just goes around killing all the players. Like if you're
Oh,
like,
everyone. Okay.
yeah. So when he resurrects, he has the cultist knife out and he just runs around, like sprints at people and just starts trying to stab them.
Oh, okay.
And then once people are too far away, he pulls out his ass ads and just starts beaming people. But apparently he can run out of ammo, so if you can bait out the shots somehow and he has no more ammo left, then he kind of just stands there and bugs out, and you just can just stand there and shoot him until he dies.
Huh.
Because once he pulls out his gun, he doesn't pull the cultist knife out again.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, people are like finding all sorts of weird and wonderful ways to break him.
Huh.
But yeah, that's Taco with that.
That that is ridiculous.
If you haven't
Yeah.
watched any clips of it or seen people do it, dude, I recommend it. It is so good to watch. It looks so freaking cool.
Okay.
And apparently, the supernatural is part of the canon lore now, Tarkov. So
Oh, really?
rest in peace, realism. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Apparently, Arena's good from a lot of feedback from people who tried it. It's basically just Call of Duty with Tarkov, like med system.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
people have been having fun with it. Yeah.
Certainly interesting. Oh, yeah, it's Tarkov. Tarkov's Tarkov to me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it
I'll
for the.
I'll probably get yeah, like I'll probably get back to it when 1.0 comes out in
I
2030.
reckon like not end of this one, the end of next one. I reckon the full releases next.
Yeah, it has to be soon.
Depending on how Lost Ark goes,
Yeah.
might come around full circle
Yeah.
and go back to Tarkov.
Oh god. Oh, fucking hell.
You never truly escape from Tarkov.
It always finds you, you know. But yeah, it's been good. Like yeah.
Watching ATK Rage earlier today.
Uh yeah, I don't want to go too much into that.
He's feeling
But
a little bit of the fizzle.
I mean, it like his reasoning. It like it makes sense, his reasoning.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
but still, I feel like it comes in waves. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not the first time this has happened.
No, but like, I feel like the that feeling like comes in waves. Like, it's not just him. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
because like Memo just came
Yeah.
back from his break, and Saint was kind of El Depresso when like week 2 of Famine.
I mean, there's just a lot of people, like I was saying it earlier to Jamaican, that there's a lot of issues in Lost Ark, and the devs, when there's a lot of issues, they just go, "Oh, here's a new skin." They try and shut people up, and they don't even try and fix the problem.
Which I mean, it does work to a certain extent, but eventually you can't just keep pushing the problems to the side.
Like, "Ooh, new shiny. Here, play with that."
Uh, like,
Yeah,
oh my god, there's
yeah,
so much problems with the game. First, oh, piece of candy. Like,
yeah, yeah. And then with lower on, yeah, lower on winter, like in different hemispheres. Low on winter coming up in December as well. That's going to be interesting.
so when is that?
Uh, all I know is it's in December sometime, like middle of December.
Probably gonna be December 15th, I reckon. December 15th or December 12th. They're the two dates that look decent on a poster. Everything else looks kind of shit. That's my logic behind it.
Fair enough. But they got at least another month and a half they before
Well,
they're
we got Soul Eater
thing.
next week, like
It
end
really
of
is.
like
Do
next.
we have Solida next week? Do we
Yeah, next reset. Not this coming reset. Next reset.
on the 15th, wasn't it? Yeah, 15th.
Yeah, that's why I'm only doing like one day of Lost Ark this week. This next reset. We're probably gonna have to go hard. You know what I mean?
I've I've kind of just given up on Lost Ark at this point, honestly. Like I don't want to, but it's just like I don't have the energy to get a whole brand new set of gear from a con, and it's just yeah,
I mean, I
I
feel
don't
that.
know.
I
And
don't know
then
how they
also
would fix it.
bugging a con, yeah, I don't know.
Like, I was thinking about this earlier, how they would fix the gear issue. Because it would fix the gear issue, but it wouldn't fix like the gatekeeping.
Like I
Where
enjoy the Abyss dungeons. I'd rather just do fucking
yeah,
triangle and then do fucking Voldus.
yeah,
I'd
like I
just
was
rather do
yeah,
those.
yeah, I
I
was
don't
think
want to gear up a cart.
yeah, I was just thinking about it. Like, what happens if you do your three like if you do your three raids, right? You know how you can choose which raids you can do.
Yeah,
If you could do those three, and then once you do three, you get like I don't know, like currency or whatever you want that you can exchange for specific raid like gear pieces.
yeah,
So say for example you just don't want to do Triangle, right? Instead of doing the Triangle raid, you can do like three other raids and then turn that in for like a box of triangle mats.
Yeah, I mean, I would also just like a Abyss dungeon gear. Just give me a set of Abyss dungeon like armor that I can earn up. I'd be happy with that. Like honestly,
'Cause it won't solve the gatekeeping issue because you still have to do the raid at some point. But I think the
yeah,
biggest barrier is just the fact that you need X amount of gear to just do stuff.
yeah. It, it's
'Cause, like, I just recently got all my characters full 6 piece on every single one, just so I don't have to deal with that shit in the future.
yeah, yeah.
I think on like ATK's stream, they were just kind of complaining about how a lot of the stuff isn't huggable anymore.
Yeah, that's with yeah. There's a multitude of factors to that though.
Yeah,
Like between the toxicity and like people leaving the game
yeah.
because of
Well,
the
the people who are
toxicity
leaving
now.
aren't the people who like the people who are leaving are the people who would be good for the game. That's the problem.
Yeah,
The people who aren't leaving are the elitist, toxic sweatlord shitheads.
yeah. It's all past this, past that, and I'm not bothered.
Like trying to get into a clown lobby, you have to be like 1560 plus now to get into a clown lobby. It's just like, what is this, Argos? Like,
Is this Tigers? Yeah,
you know when they changed Argos to 1370 and you have to be like 1460 plus before you get let into an Argos lobby?
yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yep. It, um, I'm kind of just getting sick of Lost Ark. Partially because I like if I was to like if I was gonna plug. I mean, I'm a support. I could probably get into any group I want.
Yeah, you
I'll
get
be.
blinded.
I mean, after I rebuilt my paladin a little bit, I'll be able to get any lobby I want.
Even with your paladin now, you'd still be fine.
Yeah, I guess there's not really any stagger checks, so it'll probably be fine. Yeah.
In the Carlin, yeah, there's quite a few stagger checks, but you have vital point, right?
No, I don't. I got drops.
Oh, you don't? We should still be
Yeah.
fine, to be honest. Like, because the stagger checks that you do in a Khan is like you're not really there for the stagger checks. You're just there because of the chip damage and for the cleanse. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm. I'm thinking about putting heavy armor down to one, and then doing a 5x3+1 where the heavy armor's the
I can
one.
tell you, running a Khan with heavy armor too, you do not want to get rid of heavy armor until after you worked out a Khan because that shit freaking hits like a truck even with heavy armor too.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah, I got longbow
Or I
comboed 2 hit.
or I rebuild and I do drops at two.
I think drops is kind of just shit to have in general. It just doesn't like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have two
Kind of.
supports that have drops, and when I play those two
No one ever
supports,
fucking picks up the. No one ever
well,
picks
because
up
it
the candy.
spawns on top of you half the time, and you just
That's also true.
get your
Yeah,
own freaking
that is
ore.
an issue. That is an issue.
It's like the way you position yourself is you position yourself with your DPS, right? Because most of them are like melee,
Yeah.
and with artists you just bounce around and on top of your teammates anyway, so you naturally like with them. And even when you're with them, you still take your own orb like 90% of the time anyway. It just feels bad. Like Vital Point
No one ever
doesn't
eats the
feel
candy.
bad.
No one ever eats the candy
Yeah,
on
pretty
artist
much.
orders. It's yeah.
It's either that or you spam them in gate 3 Brel, and because of how gate 3 works at the camera angle, it keeps spawning it inside the cube, and then people complain that they can't get to the cube.
Yeah. Yeah. That happened. I watch whenever I watch you do artists, that always happens.
Like even if I cast it like not near the center, like behind me, it will still just she'll just cast it on the cube in the middle of the cube for some reason. And ever since you pointed it out, I watch other artists and theirs do the exact same thing. So I don't know what's going on with the bubble targeting on the artist and that in that game.
Yeah, there's something wonky with it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because I'm trying to like teach people the homework raids,
Yeah,
and I don't know, man. It's kind of demoralizing how it's like a chicken and egg sort of situation where it's like no one's helping the bottom end, so the bottom end just progressively gets more shit, and then you have less people on the bottom end because they stop playing the game. So all you're stuck
yeah,
with is the 16-20 juices that forgot how to do the mechanics for the raid in the first place because they're just used to DPSing through it.
yeah, that's true.
Like I did a Vicus the other day with 1600s. I think we wiped more times than on eye level because they were just pushing damage so hard that they didn't know which mech was coming up, and then they did the wrong mech, and then
Uh,
people would just randomly like screw shit up.
yeah, you've got the people that want, yeah, like I was saying, like the people that want to pass, people that just want to clear. It's just,
It's just so weird. Like the scaling.
like, I'm not gonna call anyone out, but they'll know who they are if they watch this. Like, especially like when your streams, you can like when the people pass, they'll end up dying, and then it's just like, dude, I just want to clear the raid.
I
It's just,
mean, there's some who do that, but for the most part, I don't really have like.
yeah. There's some people in particular that would be that, but then there's other people, and then again, it's just like the
I'm gonna
spam
be real.
of
The person who's passing isn't the one who's dying. But
that's true.
that's a whole other can of worms right there,
Hey,
boys.
that's the one person that can pass properly and still do mechanics. There's other people that are trying to pass and they're still dying.
Which other people? Everybody else is just freaking trash
There's
like
a
me.
there's the other ones, they're just trying to do damage. There's the one that can pass and
Yeah,
do
but that's not
mechanics.
passing. That's just ignoring mechanics. It's like playing like a sork at that point. That's not passing. Because the only person that can pass is Saint on sork. Everybody else is just playing sork.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
Because like, I've played with sweaty passes before, and wait, when there's you, two supports, and then five of them, it ain't it. I'm gonna be real.
Uh,
Because it's like you know you know what the mechanics are because you're better than the average player skill wise, right? So why are you dying to the same mechanic 15 times in a row because you're trying to do damage on DR? Why? When you could just do it normally and just do normal damage without the DR after you finish the mechanic.
yeah,
Like, what's the
yeah, I
extra
guess.
300k damage gonna do for the rest of the team? That's not even like it's
Yeah,
like why I don't run with people who run meter that much anymore because it's like eventually it corrupts people enough to the point where they start looking at that kind of thing, even though they originally didn't intend for it. It's just there because humans are
yeah.
wired to iterate and improve numbers, like make numbers go up.
Big number make brain feel good.
Yeah, that's why I don't really run with a lot of the meter runners anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause it's always interesting to see what I did better than or what I did well and what I didn't do well and all that. But at the same
yeah,
time, I'd rather learn that through actually playing the game instead of having something extra telling me what you know what I mean? Like
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
it's in a weird spot right now because it's like it's not as bad as what it was 6 months ago, but it's because we've had that bad wave already, we already know what the lead up to another one feels like, and it's already heading in that direction again.
Yeah,
It feels
Yeah.
kind of weird because last week I was streaming 2 days of Lost Ark, and on the second day I was getting kind of tilted. And it was like a combination of certain individuals in the lobby, but also
That are trying to pass but aren't good enough to try and
no, it
pass.
wasn't the passing. I actually don't care about that. It's more like what pisses it pisses me off in Lost Ark when there's people who are putting themselves on a pedestal above everybody else and trying to act like they're better. And it also pisses me off when people are lazy. Like when
Yeah.
you're asking for help and people are helping you, and then you're trying to do the bare minimum possible, even in that situation. That's when it pisses me off. It's like if we're trying to help you, at least make an effort, to be useful instead of just AFKing or looking for any like reason to AFK.
Yeah. That's fair.
So it was getting
Yeah.
kind of annoying, kind of like killed the mood for me. So that's why I don't really want to. That's why I'm only doing like one day this week of Lost Ark, and I'm just doing other shit. Like I don't really care if there's like less people watching. I just want to enjoy it because
Yeah.
some days it just feels like you're there not because people want to play with you, but because they can get something out of you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when you're in a lobby with people that actually want to play with you, it's a completely different vibe than when you're just there because other people want to get their raids done and you just happen to be doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 I get that.
It's the same people. It's I should just stop like doing raids with like that's the easiest solution. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like I don't like being a dick. But it's getting to that point now where it's actually like killing the vibe, and it's just consistently like one week I'm on good behavior mode. Next week I'm going back to doing what I was doing before, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said to you, if you ever want anyone removed from a group, just give me a lead and I'll kick them.
Yeah, well,
It's
you
just
won't even you freaking close the game at that point. I was running clowns and shit, so.
yeah. I guess.
The thing I like about the Brell raids is, you can have like 3 or 4 people from the stream being in there, and then like 4 random. And then if it's a good run, they're just like, "Oh, can we do another one?" And then you just have like 2 of the randoms from the previous raid joining on a different character. And the Brell
Yeah.
runs were actually really goddamn smooth. We did
They
13 Brells in one day. Like,
they were smooth.
just
Yeah.
to put it into perspective, the amount of time it took us to do 13 Brells and 2 Triangles was the same amount it took us to do 4 Clowns.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Lost Ark's in a state. It's in an interesting point. At an interesting point, and it whether it continues along that way or turns
I
back
feel
to
like
on the
it's gonna
player
go that
base.
way again because like
Yeah.
WoW's coming out with actual good updates now. Diablo's coming out with actual good updates now. It's like Blizzard has been taking L's for the last year and a half, 2 years consistently, and now they finally got their shit together. So somebody else has to do it now. And EA doesn't really
Yeah.
have an MMO at the moment. So I guess who's next? Final Fantasy and Lost Ark. Like,
I mean, that tends to happen when you got Daddy Microsoft say, "Pull your shit together." It's like,
which is fine. Which is fine. I'm happy that they're doing that because like at the end of the day, I wanted to make good shit, but I don't play that
yeah.
stuff, so it's like it has no positive impact on me.
Yeah.
It's like, would
Oh,
you play
God.
these games because they've improved? It's like, no, I still have no interest. Like I had no interest in them before when they were good. So like, why would I be interested
Yeah.
in them now? I played Diablo 3 a decent amount, and then I kind of just checked out and never really was interested again.
That's fair.
It's not that I hate Diablo. I think Diablo is like, I mean, I named my freaking paladin after freaking Tyrael. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
it's not that
Yeah,
it's not that I don't like it. It's just not something I'm interested in.
that's fair.
Like, I kind of
That
got
is fair.
reminded of that in PoE as well, where like the first time going through it was kind of fun, and then the second time going through it was okay, and then the third time going through it, I just lost interest.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue with PoE as well. The story, every single character.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like the whole repetition factor about it. It's just it was the actual gameplay like loop.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not like a build optimizer. I'm not like one of those guys where like a patch note drops and they had a bunch of items and it's like, oh, this is gonna go well with this because you know if I put it together with this stat, then I'll
Yeah,
get this percentage, blah 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 blah. And it's just like, dude, I just want to hit shit.
yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
You know, it's like it's the same with like Lost Ark where people were just like, oh, what percentage bracelet have you got? It's like I don't care. You know, like it looks
Yeah.
good enough.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Yeah.
Maybe I should just play other things. It's got, I don't know. It's just, it's that weird sort of.
Just become a Minesweeper streamer.
I'm not even good at Minesweeper. Like, if I could do like chess and stuff like that, I would, but I'm shit at it. So, like, and I'm shit at
Yeah,
fighting games because my reaction time, it's like, I feel like, even like watching and playing Dota recently, it's just like, I'm wired for the theoretical part of this, but the actual execution, I'm not. Like, hasn't been there for a while.
yeah, that's fair.
You know, like we were watching TI and half the stuff. Like, how many times was it with the drafting things? I was just calling stuff out before even the
Yeah.
analysts were calling stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Like, I call it like you know, it's like, oh, he's gonna pick Storm Spirit here, and then none of them say Storm Spirit, and then he picks Storm Spirit, and it's like, wow, Storm Spirit, we never saw that coming. You're the experts,
Yeah.
you know, you're like way higher ranked than I am, and even I could see that coming from a mile away. But then I go into play, and it's just like, what does uh, what does this button do? Initiative, watch this. I'm gonna kill him, and I just get deleted.
Yeah.
I'm getting dumpstered in lane by bots, you know? Like, and then we play online against actual people and we just destroy them. They don't even get to have a game.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm in that weird sort of zone where I don't really know if I'm in the right, I don't even know, genre. Because I'm worried Stormgate's gonna come out. I'm gonna play that, and I like RTSs, but I'm gonna be dog shit at it because I'm a boomer.
I'm just gonna quickly interrupt you. There's a Paleo update coming out today.
Oh really? What is it? Wait, is it out or is
And,
this just
later today, it looks like a good update.
what is it? What are we getting? What are we getting? Free
I
character
sent you the link.
customization options. Mining nodes have a chance to drop Starstone. The hell's a Starstone? New
Uh,
facial hairs? Wait, that means we can get freaking dreadlocks?
that fucking GIF they've got though, as
Oh, the meme?
yep,
That's freaking sick. What else? Rummage piles left behind by Charpas can now be discovered through just random loot boxes, I guess.
yeah.
Several limits associated with housing plot and decorating have been raised. Does that mean we get more farming plots?
That I don't know.
New skin tones, face options, eye color options. 11 new hairstyles, 8 new hair color options, 9 new facial. Can I actually have green hair now?
That'd be interesting.
Asses. 10 starstones have been added: amethyst, aquamarine, citrine, emerald, garnet, jasper, onyx, quartz, ruby, and sapphire. Aliens who enjoy mining can now expect a nice bump in income thanks to starstones. Oh, so they're making mining more profitable. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Because mining wasn't really that profitable because all the stuff you mined you would turn into materials for crafting anyway. Never sell it.
yeah. You can also turn them into certain aliens, like one of
Yeah,
their
yeah,
favorite gifts.
yeah. Even a starstone that aligns with their star path will be treated as a loved gift, but on a weekly cooldown. Okay.
Yeah,
Receive some exclusive dialogue line. That's great. Build the home of your dreams. The limit for total placeable items has been increased to 3,000. I didn't even realize it was 3,000. 15 to 30? Wait, so I can build my actual full on like Viking longhouse now. Dude, that's sick. You now put multiple main houses on. Oh, so you can build a village in your housing area as well.
yeah, that's cool.
Scavenge up to one file per day, per real life day. Oh, so you got like a daily like free loot box thing.
Yeah,
9 possible recipes. Kill 'em a rummage pile decor set and 5 newly added found item quests. So they added 5 new quests as well. As a new like
yeah,
furniture set and recipes as well. Just a basket thing. Oh, that log pile looks kind of cool. And basket as well.
yeah. It does look pretty good.
5 new quests, 80% more 60% more Pallium nodes available in Bahar
Yeah,
Day.
that's gonna be nice.
That's
Gonna
gonna
be
be
very
nice.
nice.
So you can actually get the Moonstruck and the Dragon set because it's so freaking expensive. Fishing hotspots respawn faster. New hotspots added across a few locations. What is that premium store outfit in the middle? The green one.
I have no idea.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that outfit is.
When will the spooky moon decor no longer be available? Which spooky moon? Is
I
that
don't know.
the pumpkins and stuff?
Could be. Could be.
That's pretty cool.
Unless it's bug fixed. But yeah, it's a pretty good update.
Yeah, these hairstyles
Has
are
like
pretty sick.
a
Actually,
bunch of bug
interested to
fixes.
see what new hairstyles are added. Yeah, Haley is. I hope Haley is doing like well on the monetization side because
Yeah, I hope so as well. I hope Haley lasts a long time.
I think Haley has the potential to be the new Animal Crossing. Straight up,
Yeah, it could be.
because they're doing a lot of things that um, Animal Crossing players have been complaining about for years.
Yeah, I'm not big into Animal Crossing like what they complain about.
It's okay. I am currently with one, so I can tell how
Fair
good
enough.
I can tell how good Palia is based on how much time she's willing to lose sleep over to play it.
Huh. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Huh. But yeah, like been a fairly quiet time since for the last 2 weeks. And
What
I've
do
not
you
been
mean?
doing
We
too
had
much.
BlizzCon.
Yeah. I mean, not really too much. Was it too much went on at BlizzCon?
I mean, WoW is
Because
saved.
I mean, there's I don't know. It's WoW. WoW's WoW. It'll be good for the first month, and then people will start complaining. That's the way it always
I
is.
mean, that's just every game in general, right? Except for No Man's Sky.
True,
No Man's
but
Sky
it
is literally
also
the only anomaly.
yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, like I mean, they showed like the Diablo expansion. They showed the WoW plan for the next 10 years.
Well, they
Uh,
showed 3 expansions for WoW, which is
yeah, not 10, like up until 2030. It's like 2 years per expansion, which is I mean that's generally how long they last. But I mean, Overwatch got a new hero. I mean, that's pretty much it
Overwatch
with
got a new
Overwatch.
hero. Plus, they've already previewed the next 2 heroes coming in.
Oh,
The
I
one's going to
mean,
be like a
that,
support that looks like Space Tracer, and the other one's going to
oh,
be
I haven't
basically
seen
like
that.
a skinnier version of Zarya.
Oh, Hearthstone's Hearthstone.
Hearthstone
StarCraft
is
didn't get mentioned at all,
yeah,
apart from Phil
StarCraft is
Spencer
dead.
saying StarCraft.
So yeah. Oh no,
Um,
no, StarCraft is getting a new update. It's called Stormgate.
true. I mean, then there's WoW Classic, which is getting some interesting things, but yeah, not for me. I wouldn't want to play Classic, although Cataclysm Classic does sound rather enticing to me. So I did
But
enjoy. I did enjoy
would you need a
Cataclysm.
group for that though?
Yeah, I would. I would need a group for that. That's the down. That's the downside. Or at least I'd need a. I mean, hmm, like the dungeons. Wouldn't really need. I can just matchmake those, or yeah, do the daily dungeons. The raids. I really enjoyed the raids in Cataclysm.
Like from what I've heard is like, if I go from Lost Ark to WoW, I'm gonna hate it.
Uh it's the combat. Like a lot
Yeah,
of like tab targets. It's a like I don't mind tab target, but it's the action combat of Lost Ark that like once you play it, you can't really
yeah.
go to the
Once
other
you know
tabs.
how good it can be, you kind of just like,
Yeah,
eh. But then again, it might not be too bad because I main gun lancer, so it shouldn't be that much different.
yeah, that is true. That's very true. But but yeah, like I
But does
WoW's
WoW
in
have the
a
same problem as Lost Ark with the ping?
no. We have oceanic servers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never know. I might dip my feet into WoW at some point, but not anytime soon.
Yeah, we used to not have oceanic servers. I remember raiding on like 230 ping. That was an experience in tab target. It's tab target, so nothing like not like the worst experience. But it there were times when it would spike and you would just see everyone running on the spot, and it's just like, oh,
Oh, so
okay,
like
my
Lost
ping's
Ark every so often.
yeah, my ping's 1,000. That's why everyone's running on the spot.
I
Oh,
mean,
I'm dead.
I'm used to having shit ping, so it doesn't bother me
But
as
yeah,
much.
once they yeah, I think it was halfway through Cataclysm, I want to say, that they added oceanic servers.
I mean, there's a quite a large Australian oceanic sort of like
Yeah,
WoW. It's kind of weird actually.
yeah, you would.
It's
I remember back when I played, you would easily get like 300-person guilds maxed out with just
yeah,
Australian,
yeah.
New Zealand
Like it's
people.
kind of surprised. It's like the thing that surprised me about Ark, Tarkov, and WoW is like the Australian following for that is a way higher percentage. Like same with Rust as well. For some apparent reason, I don't know what it is, man. There's just
Although
something
I
about
will say, what they're doing with the war bands and making more account based progression
is
with WoW
literally Lost Ark.
kind of makes me want to take a look at it. Honestly, just to see what actually
Did
like
you see the
like
loading
crossed over.
screen? It's literally Lost Ark. They literally took it from Lost Ark.
Did they?
It, you know when you have the character select screen and it shows
Yeah.
all your characters and poses? That's literally what the warbands thing looks like.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool.
Except instead of having
But
a
yeah,
character banner underneath them, it's on the side, like WoW has it, like on the right.
yeah. Okay. But yeah, if there's more account-based progression, I would probably be more inclined to take a look at it. Because one of the I hate alts. Like, I do. I honestly I hate having, more than one character on my start. I do.
It doesn't
Like,
bother me. It actually doesn't bother
I'm
me.
in WoW, I played, an expansion, I played either my Paladin or my Death Knight. There was no
Yeah,
I would
I'd probably
level up
play.
an
I'd
alt.
probably play like a warrior class.
I had every, I had every class, when I quit, max level,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
you
never
showed me. I
progressed.
remember. I remember you did a little bit of a deep dive.
Yeah, but I never progressed them. Plus, they got
Oh
to
yeah.
max level, they
I
just
mean,
stopped
like
there for the expansion.
the small experience that I had with WoW, I don't like. People ask me how I do Lost Ark, and then I compare that to what I experienced in WoW, and to me that is insanity. Like to do that on another character is insanity. Like I can understand like a hardcore thing, or you know what I mean, but
Yeah,
like just as a regular account, that's insanity. Because like Lost
yeah,
Ark has like a roster stuff. Like as much as you people rag on the fact that you know the story isn't shared and blah 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 blah.
yeah,
Like how much of it before this update is shared in WoW? Like
yeah. I remember back when I was, playing WoW, I could spend
back
the
in
whole day
my
just doing.
day.
Yeah, back in my day, I would spend, like, most of the day just in, random dungeons. I love doing that.
Oh yeah, sure. That's the one thing I
That
don't
was
like about Lost Ark is you can only do stuff once a week. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like in RuneScape, I remember just camping the same boss for like 6 days straight, just full degen, and just seeing how many times you can get rare drops.
yeah. Uh, like, yeah, I was a lot more social back in WoW. And, Lost Ark is, apart
Also,
from
that's kind of
the
hard with
stream,
the combat to be social.
yeah.
Like you're either like doing combat and doing stuff, or you're just not doing anything and you're just talking to people.
Even even as well, it's tab targeting. You can type while you're fucking, just
So I don't
hitting
even
buttons
know what tab
between.
targeting is.
You press tab and it changes target, and then then you start casting. It's tab target. You hit tab, it changes the target.
I
That's
thought it
it.
was tap target, not tab target.
Yeah, tab targeting, not tab. It's tab
Oh,
targeting. You hit tab and it changes the target.
yeah. I thought this entire time I thought it was tap targeting. It's like, why is it called tap targeting? What, you just tap something to target it? Or
That too. You just click it, and you don't miss. So
you know, this is probably gonna sound really sad, but in my small experience with WoW, the thing I enjoyed the most about it was the Pokemon battles, and it kind of pains me that everyone hates the Pokemon battles.
I mean, like I enjoyed them. I had a decent level thing. And there was a whole storyline to it. You could go around and battling people,
Yeah, but then
NPC,
didn't they
battle
just dump
NPCs.
a whole bunch of shit related to that and kind of just throw it on the bus?
I have no idea. I have no idea what they did with it. And they used to have a small storyline with
But that
it.
was my
If
favorite
I
thing, was
remember.
going around the round just looking at random shit that I could potentially capture, and failing to capture it.
Fair enough. What did you do? There. What the fuck?
No.
Oh, I just heard crashing thing.
Oh yeah,
What
just
did
cat
you do?
things.
What did you do?
Yeah,
Baby, I need
I
food.
worked out
What
my
do you do?
my new favorite thing with the cat right now is we can't you can't do it during the day because it's too bright. But when the sun starts to go down a little bit, we get the laser pointer out,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we put it on the wall and just see how far the cat can launch itself towards the wall.
Well,
and it
Oh,
just does not seem to be learning at all. Because it goes from like, I know what that is, to just launching itself to the wall. Like you'd think like last time it didn't work out so well, I would have learnt, but no. Just monkey see, monkey do. It's crazy.
yeah,
And then they just like look mad shooketh because they just launched themselves at a wall. It's like I would be too if I launched myself at a wall as well. I'm
true.
gonna keep doing it
Uh,
until I get CTE or it learns. You know?
it keeps doing, expecting a different result.
Yeah, yeah, literally. And I don't know what is so entertaining. It's like watching a small child like fall over. Like it should feel bad, but it doesn't.
Yeah, you can't reach the water. There's no point trying.
He doesn't seem to learn either. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
Fucking hell. Oh god.
because do you have you gotten to the point yet where you just learn to like listen for specific noises instead of just being worried about every noise?
Don't pour my water. Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah.
I used to like be concerned because like, what's that noise? What's that noise? What's that noise? What's that noise? And now it's kind of just like, if it's not a crashing noise or like a weird scratching noise, then I don't care. Like it's not my problem.
Or there's no noise and it's like, what are they doing?
Oh no, if there's no
Uh,
noise, then they're just sitting in a room, just like loaf mode. That's fine.
did you seriously just fucking pour my water?
You should just
If
start
you
telling it
did,
the
your
thing.
floor is wet. Fucking
Maybe you should just start telling it to do the stuff you don't want it to do, and it'll always do it the opposite just to spite you, and then you get the result you wanted.
really bad? Really? Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Try and reverse
You hate
psychology a cat.
you're a cat, you don't want to get wet, yet you pour the water. Like, okay.
I mean,
Ah,
I can't feel sorry for you, man. You chose this, so
yeah, I know. Mm, god damn. But yeah. I have a history with WoW. And I
oh, I know. Sounds very traumatic too.
yeah. I mean, wasn't that
No, not for you.
yeah.
Or the individuals
God
that
damn.
you may have executively decisioned.
Okay, some people deserve to be kicked from the raid group, okay?
I still feel so bad to do that. It's
Some
like a
people need
learned thing.
some people need to be kicked, okay? Especially if they're a hunter and they've not used misdirect, they deserve to be kicked,
I don't
okay?
even know what that means, but that sounds like a bad thing, and you should feel bad for not doing that.
Yeah. Okay, so
They probably don't use
mis
potions either in raids either.
okay, if they're not using pods and they okay, no, I'm not gonna get into it.
It's like part of me
Okay.
wants to try a WoW just to see you try and explain what the shit is going on to me because I've tried to wrap my head around what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Um,
just like part of me would just be interested to see how heavy of an anchor I would be. Considering I'd be
it's one of
playing
the
a tank, and that would be
as long as you have tank stance on and you're generating threat, you're fine.
I don't even know what that means, but that sure.
And you know how to manage your defensive cooldowns. You're good.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like that's like
Uh,
saying a new player is just like, as long as you have LOS 30, 95 quality or above on all your gear, 5x3 plus 2 and a 10/10 stone, and you have,
yeah.
fully upgraded, you have Phantom Legion Commander week 1 of starting the game, and you also have Plague Legion Commander week 2 of starting the game. You'll be fine.
True. It's the bare minimum.
Not the bare minimum. What do you mean?
Uh, but yeah, it's yeah.
Bare
No,
minimum is level
WoW
10 gems, dude.
WoW brings out certain things in me I would rather stay buried.
See, this is part of the reason why I don't want to play WoW, because then if I start playing WoW, then you'll be obligated to play with me, and then it would just make things worse for both of us.
I mean, if I had someone to play WoW with, I'd probably play it. Honestly, I would.
Dude, you're like a freaking crack addict, dude. And I know exactly how you feel, because that's the same thing that happened with Dota. So
Yeah. Oh shit.
I just don't understand how you can like the most boring hero in the game.
Okay, Lich isn't boring. Lich is fun. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Just to
I
see
mean,
how
out of
just to see how fun Lich is, just look up like the last TI and see what his pick rate is. And if it's above like
oh,
2 games, then there is at least one other person on this planet that likes Lich just as much as you do.
I know it's probably zero, but
I don't even know if it got picked or not.
oh, oh no,
Let's put
I
it
can
this way.
definitely
Let's
see like in high rank, like high level of play, Lich not being picked very
let,
often.
let's put it this way. Techies is got picked more often than Lich. All right,
Yeah.
and he is literally the spawn of Satan himself.
Uh, no, it's the infinite bouncing and then mind controlling a group of people and just watching it infinitely bounce between them.
You do realize
It's
like
just so
90%.
fun.
You do realize like 90% of games you don't even get to that point as a position 5 Lich.
We'll tell that to my games, games I played, but when we did online play as well.
Yeah, but you didn't have infinite bounces when we played against actual people, because we
Yeah, I
just
did.
we
I
murdered
did.
them. We murdered them too fast.
I had infinite bounces on one of them.
No, you didn't. You had the ice spear. That was it. The game didn't
I
last.
had like a
The
full
game
set.
didn't last long enough for you to have infinite bounces. We were done in 23 minutes.
Were we?
Yes, we dumpstered them. They didn't even have a game.
No, because I had scepter and shard, and I had a lot of other items as
Yeah,
well.
Scepter and Shard doesn't give you infinite bounces. Level 25 gives you infinite bounces.
I know that, but I'm just saying like the game went on for quite a while though, didn't it?
No,
It wasn't.
you were like 11-0. They were We were in their base at like 23, 25 minutes just killing their shit.
Oh, well, anyway,
You're thinking about the other game where you had Refresher and the one that spawns the thing on death, and then you went in there, dropped it twice, and then died, and then all three of them bounced and just kept following them around for like half an hour because they were all.
well, I mean that was that one, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't like an actual online
we only
live game
we
with
only
it, right?
played 2 actual games, and
Yeah, I'm pretty
one we
sure one, at least
one
one of
we
them I had
one we
infinite bounce.
dumpstered them so hard, like it was so fast, and the other one we got freaking wrecked because I carried through.
But we still won both though, didn't we?
No, we only won one. We won the first one. We lost the second one because I carried through. He was playing a Slark and he just randomly tried to 1v5 and kept dying.
I thought we still won that some because
Nope.
I remember you saying like there's no way we won
No, there's no way we can win this because our carry can't carry
that.
because I wasn't playing Pudge that game. That was the reason why we couldn't win that game.
uh,
Because I played Pudge the first game, and then I wanted to play something different because I didn't want to be, a Lich picker. But Yeah, because we had a Slark that didn't know how to itemize, and he kept buying the wrong items, and then he didn't have like magic immunity, so he just jumped on someone and then just perma CC'd and died. And then we had to like defend base like 3 times when he died, and then we just couldn't defend the third time around. He just killed us. Like you might have got 25 then because we held the base, but we didn't win.
Hmm. There you go. I'm pretty. I'm certain we won both of them. Anyway. Oh,
How do you feel about Blizzard creating new unique expansion names? Totally not stolen from any other game whatsoever.
oh, I broke out in laughter when I saw the name of that first expansion. That was
I love how everyone is like,
oh my
"Oh, crazy! Oh my god, it's happening! Is this for real?" And Initiative is like, "Warframe?
yeah. Oh my god, that was oh yeah, only one win. But yeah, it was that was yeah, I couldn't help but laugh when I saw that. That was
I don't know. Like Midnight seems kind of cringe though. Like War Within sounds cool if you just never played Warframe.
yeah. I was like, yeah, it was War Within, Midnight, and what was the third
Last
one?
Titan.
Yeah, I mean, last time.
I mean, Last Titan
Yeah,
is,
Midnight.
but apparently
Yeah.
everyone's talking about how Anduin's still a bitch.
Oh, did you watch that fucking that TikTok I sent you earlier? It's like people
Uh,
ask you to play when people ask you to play WoW again. It's like I'm not that person anymore.
Rude. Are you though?
I mean, it depends if you've got someone to play with. But yeah, I mean, it's a WoW expansion. Nothing really
I don't
too
know.
much going on.
I don't know. Just depending on how hard I get burned by Lost Ark, I don't even know if I'm going to MMO anymore.
That's fair.
Because like, there's a 5% chance they come up with some crazy shit that makes it like dub territory. But I'm like that Hawkeye meme. It's just like, don't give me hope.
Yeah, I mean, lower on's gonna be big tell. A big.
I don't think it's going to be that great. I'm going to be real.
I don't think it will be either. Like we'll see.
Like, I
We'll
don't.
see.
They
WoW
like
scrap.
they physically can't fix the fundamental problems with the game unless they make a complete overhaul. Like even season 4 won't fix it at this point. So because
Yeah,
they already confirmed it's not going to be a hard reset. It's going to be a soft reset. So there's still going to be like that gap between new players and old players. Like we haven't had any solo content at all, and that's not coming anytime soon. I don't think, if at all. By the time that comes, it's like who's going to be left? The people trying to clear Thame in normal mode.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. Lost Ark's in a position as it always is.
It's like I'm trying my best, but it's like it feels like an insanely uphill battle.
Yeah, it is.
And, like you hear about ATK and stuff like that, who's been doing it. I don't know how many years longer than I have, and it's already an uphill battle for him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. I don't know.
it's like
Low
the
on in
most
general is gonna be interesting.
yeah, but the most disappointing fact about it is like the potential for it. For the game is insanely high. Like, that's
Oh yeah, definitely.
the most disappointing fact about it is no one can disagree with that, right? Anyone who disagrees with that is just dumb. Doesn't know what they're talking about. They're just shitting on whatever it is they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I think Lost Ark has more potential than WoW.
Uh, yeah, probably.
Like it has the potential to be bigger than WoW, but it just doesn't want to.
Yeah, but yeah,
Because if it can make the game more accommodating to people like how WoW does, with a better combat system than WoW, it's already gonna do well, right? But they just don't want to. They just don't want to fix that shit.
but that would also need like a culture shift as well.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's doable. That's the most doable part about it, right? Because most of the problem with the game is because of the fact that the systems in the game promote that shit. So if they come up with systems that don't promote that shit and turn it into a cult like Final Fantasy, it'll be fine. But like they don't even want to do that.
Yeah,
And like
um,
I don't know, it just feels weird because it's like, is it because like Mariah's about around the corner and she's about to come out and we get all depresso and shit?
yeah. Oh, speaking of, there's a lot of games coming out in the next month and a half.
Ah, dude, I don't even know if I could start another game again. Like
Oh,
not like
yeah,
a side game. Like not if you don't count like Remnant, something like that, like a one time go through kind of thing. I'm talking about like an actual full IP.
yeah,
And the only thing I'm looking forward to is Monster Hunter and Stormgate. So,
yeah,
like Ark is decent. It's actually better than I expected it to be. So it's actually kind of like, despite the crashes and the bugs and shit, compared to how buggy
yeah.
it was the first time around, it's actually not that bad. Dude, I'm starting to sound like a freaking Skyrim Andy. Holy shit.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's actually once you get past this problem, it's actually not that bad, you know. Once you're 150 hours into it, it's actually, the loading isn't actually that bad, you know. Yeah, actually, this
Oh,
crash
God.
error isn't as bad as the other crash error because that will turn your computer into a permanent potato. But like this one just turns off the game, and you just got to start up again, and you just got to go through it in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, the Rhino isn't a bug; it's just a feature at this point. Like
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like
It's just
in
so
yeah.
hard to like find a good IP these days that won't screw up.
I mean, it depends on like. It also depends on the genre you're looking for as well.
I don't know. I just feel like that's applicable to pretty much every genre now at this point. Like, what am I gonna do? Become a Minecraft streamer?
I mean, with the mods, you can turn it into Skyrim.
Then I might as well just get Skyrim and play it on my fridge at that point.
You can also mod Skyrim to the point where it's Minecraft. It's full circle.
I'm just getting too old for this shit.
I, here's one for you. There's a Tales of Arise DLC coming out tomorrow.
Are you gonna get it?
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that again.
Well, don't play it on hard this time, you dim shit. Dim shit?
That's a new one.
Like
But
an Asian. It's like an Asian dipshit. It's like dim sum and dipshit put together. You're a little dim shit.
But yeah, uh, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It's like a 20-hour DLC apparently, what they've
Yeah,
said.
well, are you gonna actually play it? Like, if you play on normal, it'll probably be a 10-hour DLC.
Yeah, probably.
Because I remember it
Probably.
just got to the point last time you were playing it, you was just like, I don't want to fight these enemies. They're just running through, ignoring it.
Yeah. Yeah. It got to that. It got to that point. It's like I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to
'Cause the
finish.
story was actually like wholesome and good. It's just the fighting dragged it out.
Yeah.
Like,
And
if I
then
was,
at the end, typical RPG JRPG fashion, you fight God. So
yes, you never done that before.
nope, never.
Yeah. See, the lesson I learned from playing Dragon Age Origins was if you want to enjoy the story of the game, just put it on the easiest difficulty.
Speaking of, when are you gonna stream more of that?
When I find the time and motivation to do it,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
because honestly, like Ark Survival Ascended. See, Dragon Age Origins, after I delayed it for a certain period of time and eventually started it, was my fallback plan in case Survival Ascended was actual doo doo.
Yeah.
It's actually functioning to a 90%, capability,
Yeah.
and it looks amazing, and it's actually quite nice. So I don't know. I might beat your record for longest time taken to finish a game.
I mean, hey, I'm still gonna finish Fire Emblem. You never know.
True. Still gotta finish Mass Effect. You never know.
Oh god. Fucking hell. But yeah, god damn it.
I don't know. If Lost Ark kind of fizzles out, I might do more of that stuff. I don't know. Like,
Oh shit.
it's kind of weird because like streaming Lost Ark is such a coin flip. It's either the most fun thing ever or the most miserable thing ever, and it's entirely dependent on who you're in a raid with.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not even the what raid you're doing. It's literally entirely dependent on who you're doing the raid with, and it's just
Yeah.
so unpredictable and inconsistent that I don't know. Because
Yeah.
it's like on one hand, my viewership, which is already low enough as it is, will probably go back to being non-existent if I do other stuff. But at the same time, do I want to smash my head into a wall,
Yeah.
or do I actually want to do do the video games for its primary purpose, which is to have fun?
I wait for the have fun, but yeah.
I do too, and I'm leaning towards the have fun part more and more. The more I see how many people just screw up Yellow Mech on G3.
Yeah. Oh god.
Because it's like it's not all bad. It's like 3 out of
It's
4 is good, and but it's just the 1 out of 4 that just drags it down so far. I don't know what it is.
yeah, it's why I stopped streaming Lost Ark.
Yeah,
I was having fun streaming it.
I mean, uh, you were really like that heavy into it.
I mean, I streamed some raids and dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, but most of the
I
Lost Ark streaming you did was when we were like projecting stuff together. So it was
yeah.
literally just an excuse for us to be in VC, just doing shit.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know. I I prefer variety. So
I think variety is way
oh,
harder, dude.
oh yeah, it is because I mean it'd be better. I know it would be better if I just stuck to a game, got known in that game,
It is
and did
not.
like
I
slow.
I'm
slowly
telling you right
branching
now,
off
it is
into
not.
variety.
It is not. I'm starting to get recognized in freaking in Elgatia now.
Be like, I mean, yeah, but that's also you're also getting recognized as well. So like
Yeah, but
people
it's
are.
freaking weird. Like, it's
I
weird
mean,
because
like the channel growth though, it's good, but like,
I mean, yes, but it's pigeonholes you into like a freaking one thing, and like, if the game is doing
yeah, but
okay, it's fine. But if the game's doing shit, then you're copying like a lot of that as
yeah, like for channel growth, it's better to stick with one thing
Oh yeah, for
and like
sure.
just get known for that. But I can't do that anymore. I n- I need to go to different things.
I think the problem I have with Lost Ark is I'm just not that sweaty, and it's not a casual friendly game.
Yeah,
Like if Lost Ark dies, I'm just gonna be a paleo Andy. Okay, not gonna lie.
I
It's literally
mean,
just chatting with extra steps. Like
like you said earlier, if you wanted to try, WoW, just let me
no,
know.
I don't think I'm ever gonna try WoW ever again. Honestly, Lost Ark. If Lost Ark dies, then I think it's a sign just to not do MMOs anymore.
Fair enough.
Like I have one or two options: just play anything else other than MMOs or re-download RuneScape. I don't think either way is a win, but
But to be honest, though, I'm surprised Lost Ark has lasted as long as it has.
well, I think it's lasted as long as it has because it has so much potential, and there's so many people hoping for the fact that it lives up to some of that potential, and it just kind of has, but it hasn't. Like it has
Yeah,
like little glimmers where it could be like really good, and then it goes back to like, oh, there we go. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like, because there's really only two big MMOs. There's like other smaller MMOs, like WoW and Final Fantasy, like the big ones.
Hmm.
And then you've got like ESO,
I mean,
Guild
if you
Wars.
count Warframe in there as well, but
Nah, Warframe's not an MMO. It's just shared. It's a shared world shooter. Same as Destiny. Destiny's not an MMO. As much as they want to market it as that,
but it could. No, it's not. But it could. No. Mm-mm. But
it's a shared
no.
world shooter.
No.
It's
Yeah.
it's far too instanced.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I would love for Destiny to become like a proper MMO. That'd be amazing.
I would love for
But
Lost Ark
it's
to become a proper MMO too, but like,
Lost Ark is a shared world shooter.
it's not even a shared world shooter unless you're playing Pistol Dead. Like,
True. That's the most fun I've had in that game in a long time, honestly. Being on
really?
Pistol. Yeah,
Well, you are
like
pumping. You are pumping on.
it does damage. It does good
Yeah, I know.
damage.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like some of the raids where you're lowest eye level, but you're still showing up on family photo. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and that's with no gems.
Yeah, that's with no gems. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, could you imagine if you got level twos on? It's like
Yeah.
plus 50% damage increase. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's why that's the character that's gonna go in the Express.
Yeah, it's just like recently I've been trying. Like, I'm 5 characters away from all my characters being 1540 plus, right?
Yeah,
But it's gotten to the point where it's like it doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna get led into lobbies. Like roster level doesn't mean anything. Hasn't meant anything for like the last 6 months. I'm gonna be real. But
yeah,
on top of that, like the highest raid they can do is triangle, and that's one of the least skill expression raids out of all the raids.
yeah,
Like you compare it to clown, you compare it to even Belshazzar. Like there's a lot of skill expression in Belshazzar, especially in Gate 3 and Gate 2. But like Kyngale is
yeah.
kind of like, oh well, everyone's dead at this point. We have to re. Like if like there's two people dead at 60 bar mechanic, you have to unless you want to guess where the statue is.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like it's easy. It's fine. Like I'm okay with doing Kaingo. I don't mind it, but it's not like there's no real moments in it like compared to say Brel. You know, when I took the Princess Maker in with the stagger check the other day.
oh, yeah,
There's no
that was funny.
moments like that in Kaingo. You know, it's like 100% like a teamwork effort. Kind of. And it's like it's fine. Like it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because it's like it's bad when you feel better doing a Guardian raid than doing the actual raid. Like
Yeah,
I feel like I'm pushing 1540s not to do Kaingo, but for Hanus. Because it's actually fun doing
yeah,
Hanu on item level.
yeah.
And it's
I
kind
know
of, and
this.
then the
Oh,
honing
yeah,
rate is just AIDS. Like I feel like 10% is actually 1%. They just added a zero by accident.
yeah,
Well, like I pushed the Zerker, the Striker, and the Deathblade. I have never like I think I've pitied less pieces pushing my main to 1580 than I have on those three characters.
oh,
So something is scuffed with those rates. Like I know 10%, it's like it's not like oh you hit 10 taps then you'll get it. I understand that, but it just doesn't feel good, you know.
yeah,
And I'll have to do it. Like I'm trying to get it done before Soul Eater comes out, and I probably will be able to get it done before Soul Eater comes out. But it doesn't feel good, and then I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make a Soul Eater or not, which means that I'll put it on a different character if I can't. And that's even lower rates than what I have on the 1540 push. So that's not even going to feel any better.
yeah.
And then on top of that, I won't even get let into account when I make it to 1580 anyway. So kind of like
True.
my options are quit the game or try and get people, like try and find people to make a group with. And we're going to be progging that shit. So prog is going to be fun.
Yeah,
Like that's the one thing I'm looking forward to is if I do make a group, it's like at least we get to prog it and just laugh at screwing up and shit and not stress out too much.
yeah,
It's like none of us are gonna be
yeah. That would be
experts,
nice.
so but I don't even know if that's gonna be a thing because like me getting to 1580 is fine, right? It's
Yeah,
it's doable within a month, which sounds bad, but honestly, not that bad. But the average person, yeah, them getting to 1580 is Jesus Christ. Like I feel bad.
yeah,
Like I'm worried about spending too much silver. And I had like, you know, 360 mil silver. I spent like 70 mil silver honing in a week. And then
yeah,
this week I dropped another 40 mil silver. And now I'm just slowly getting back up to 300 mil again. And then I'm going to drop another 30 mil silver, getting the rest of the alts to 1540. Whereas, like, how is someone who has 12 mil silver going to do that? I mean,
yeah,
and then on top of that, they won't have the card set. They won't have the roster level stats. They won't have the. They might have the better gems, but I don't know. It's looking kind of like unless they release like easier filler raids in between at those eye levels, I don't see how it's gonna be easy to find a group when there's less people playing and more people being elitists.
yeah. That is true.
Because like Argos and Volton was fine because everyone was like at that trash level, but not everyone's 1580. And then you're gonna push it up even higher to 1600 soon. eventually it's going to get to a point where only the people playing 20 hours a day, 7 days or 8 days a week can keep up,
Yeah.
right? Or the people taking out, a home loan to keep up. That's it. That's all you're going to have.
Yeah.
And the reason they're
Yeah.
doing that is because they're actually bad at the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Uh,
It's like every time I feel despair about Lost Ark, I just play Paleo and it actually fixes all my problems.
for a little while, and then you go back to Lost Ark.
No, literally, like it literally fixes my problems, and I go back and I actually enjoy Lost Ark for a bit, and then someone pisses me off, and then it's just like I go back to hating Lost Ark again.
Alien's just so chill, and the community's nice as well. It's
Everything about it is good. Like the only thing that's bad is you
yeah.
can't search for furniture pieces individually. That's the like literally you like if I were to say initiative, can you list me all the things that you don't like about Lost Ark, and then you'll be here writing the book for like next week.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's bad about Paleo? You can't search for your furniture, right? There's no like sort tab thing for your furniture, and Heckler's a bitch. That's it.
Poor Heckler, she did nothing wrong.
Everything right. She took my potato. She's gonna die. She's dead to me. Actual dead to me.
That's your own fault for giving her the
That's
potato.
not my own fault. She gave me the quest, and she asked for a specific quest item, and I gave her the quest item. She decided, nope, I'm gonna take his other quest item that was for another NPC without telling him.
Then you shouldn't have had the other potato in there. You should have just done it one quest at a time. That's on you.
I had a regular potato and I had a star potato. She said she wanted a regular potato. So why did she take the star potato?
And
Huh?
you should have handed in the other one first.
Or
That's on
maybe
you.
she shouldn't just be a bitch. Problem solved. If I learned anything from Lost Ark, it's not my fault. It's the game's fault. Okay?
Heckler did nothing wrong.
Heckler did everything wrong. Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, that's the state of Lost Ark. It's business as usual.
Despair. It's despair. I feel like how good Lost Ark is based on how good the base hiding rate is, and it's very low right now. So,
It's very low. Yeah.
but that's pretty much it. We haven't really made any progress on the anime front because we watched all episodes of Thousand Year Blood War except for the last one because we're still waiting for the English dub for that. So
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to go through it until we got like the final episode down so we can have like the whole thing because there's some stuff that doesn't quite make sense at the moment. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, we've just been
That's fair.
watching Clone Wars and cooking food. I went to McDonald's
Fair
on the
enough.
weekend for the first time in a year and a bit.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It felt great.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Fair
I
enough.
had two large double quarter pounder meals. No regrets.
Damn. Okay.
And just to be healthy, I had two Sprites, zero sugar.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else you're looking forward to?
Uh, not really at the moment. I'm just gonna be going back to old games. Like I'm actually planning to go back to Baldur's Gate within the next few days.
Let's go. I mean, there's not really much to do in Ark at the moment because right now it's just like flying around looking at supply beacon drops and building shit, which takes quite a
Yeah.
while to gather the materials.
Mm. Yeah. It's just a waiting game at the moment.
Because I was literally streaming it the other day just to test it, to see if I could actually do it in case I wanted to do it in the future.
Okay. Yeah.
But you get to do
Yeah.
remnants, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be good. I did see that they've launched the first DLC for Remnant.
Wait, when?
Uh, when did they launch it?
Wait, is it like DLC? Like, what's the DLC? Because we were talking about what DLC they would do. Is it just another class drop? No,
Uh,
no story, or
I'm having a look. It's called The Awakened King.
Awakened King or the Awakening?
So The Awakened King. It's apparently the first of 4 DLCs.
So does it come with a new area?
That's what I'm looking for. Saw it before. Where the hell is it? Uh, yeah,
So are you gonna do Remnant and then Baldur's Gate Thursday, Friday? Or
yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay,
what
so let's
act are
continue.
you in Baldur's Gate?
I'm at the end of Act 2, I think.
Oh yeah, so you could probably finish it like end of next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. A new archetype called the Ritualist, adding more variety and synergies to existing classic games. Players can expect new weapons, items, and armor sets that enhance survivability in both the DLC and main campaign. New content including new storyline,
New
dungeons,
storyline.
equipment, and
That's cool.
enemy types.
So a new area. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
it's new storyline in the song.
wait, what?
Yeah. It's a
So
brand
it's
new
not.
storyline that introduces a set of
So
new
it's not.
areas within the world of the song.
So it's not a new area. It's new quests.
It adds new areas to the song.
It doesn't
Remember
have
how
like
like
a
I remember how I had the different starting area in the song to you?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like that kind of the whole brand new like, storyline with the new
But,
starting
yeah, but
area.
it's not like a completely new area. You're kind of hoping for, which I guess would take more time. So they might do that for like the fourth or the third DLC. I
Yeah.
mean, we still haven't
The
gone through all the areas, so.
Ritualist uses status effects and debuffs. Oh,
Oh yeah, so he's perfectly balanced because no class that uses stat effect and debuffs has ever come out balanced.
yep.
Like, do you
So
remember
true.
that one Warframe where I put the thing on them and then they die?
Yeah.
And then we
Good
had like
time.
a conversation for like 2.5 hours in the corner of one of the levels, and I just shoot like a random bullet every so often and press a button. Then we just go back to talking again.
Debuffs are either they're either over ridiculously strong or there's no point in
Useless.
using them.
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It,
that's gonna end well.
it's like Saren on Warframe versus the Affliction Warlock on WoW. One's
Yeah,
overpowered, the other one's
yeah.
useless.
One is what I was playing, where we just sat there in the corner for 2 hours just talking, just shooting shit. And then the other
Yeah,
one is
good times.
literal depression.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm assuming it's bad, considering it's
Yeah,
WoW, and WoW
yeah,
balancing is top tier.
true.
Just Blizzard balancing in general is top tier.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh
exciting.
yeah.
You got anything else
Gonna be
planned? We
nice.
got D&D this weekend.
Yeah, we do. That's gonna be interesting.
Stuff.
Depending on how things go. That will be the interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's been good. Like even the quieter sessions have been still enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, depending on like your decisions, it's either gonna be I'm not gonna say it, no. Never mind.
It's either gonna be cultists or bandits. Yeah, I know.
I mean, you guys already decided like you're going to inspect the cultists
It's
first.
either gonna be cultists and bandits or cultists or bandits.
Yeah, depending on how long you guys take.
Well, it depends
But
on
yeah,
whether or not I get my wild surge teleport or not.
I mean, it is a recon mission. It doesn't mean it has to end in combat, but it probably will.
I'm sorry, what you were saying? Huh? I was thinking about like
However,
how quickly I was going to kill my enemies. What were you saying?
God damn it.
What kind of mission is it? A speed run mission. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
God, God damn it.
80%? Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, sure.
It's not an 80% speed run. God damn it. It's an 80% speed run to piss off the DM.
I
Oh my
mean,
god.
yeah. Look, I don't mean to
Oh,
brag, but I am the master of that. So,
oh shit. Anyway, well,
be all right.
you got anything else you want to bring up?
No, it's been pretty quiet. So,
All quiet on the Western Front.
yes, yeah, sure.
Yeah, not much of mine either, apart from like starting the YouTube stream.
Yeah,
Nothing really else
let's see
to
how
do.
that goes. I mean,
Nothing else.
next couple of weeks is going to be interesting because of Arc shenanigans. See if we can fix that stuff. And then there's, I mean, at least on the Lost Ark end, the Express coming out.
True.
Then I might be
Yeah,
able to
that
get
is
into the
true.
Stormgate beta. And depending on whether or not I'm allowed to stream that or not, you can see how boomer my hands are.
I mean, they said it was last I saw that there was closed betas, but there was
No,
allowed to
but next
stream
one's
it.
going to be
I
an open
think.
beta. So,
Okay.
so I don't know if there's like if they're going to lift the NDA on it.
I mean, if it's an open one, I would assume they've lifted NDO.
Yeah, I hope so because it's looking good. Because like the next one's going to have like the new race because there's only one playable race at the moment. So
Okay.
it's going to be interesting how the mirror matchups work and how the cross race matchups work as well.
Yeah.
Depending on how
Mm,
good or how badly balanced it is, and how fun it is, and how good the co-op is as well.
yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing I'm looking forward to at the moment. Because what we just wait for Tarkov to go 1.0, and then hope that the wipe system is better.
It should be a guaranteed every 3 months. That's what I want it to be.
For what?
Oh, Tarkov wipes. I want it to be every 3 months. Just like how they would do us. That's how they're doing the seasonal server for Lost Ark. Every 3 months.
I
Or
hope
make
they
it
don't
blooming
do.
last.
I hope they don't do like the seasonal characters. I just hope that like every wipe that you participate in, you can, if you depending on how far you progress, you can unlock cosmetic items that persist after the wipe ends.
I I mean, yeah, cosmetic items would be nice, but
Like
I'll
customizable dog tags or something like that.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna have like an eternal realm and a
No,
seasonal.
I kind of wish they don't do like an eternal realm. They just wipe, but your character keeps cosmetic stuff over like depending on how long you
Oh,
play.
I just saw that Isekai waifu game has a new battle pass.
Oh yeah, we got that like a few days ago. It's a demon born twink dude.
Yeah, that just
Yeah,
unlocked for me.
we're not getting that, boys. It's not happening.
Oh. Anyway,
Yeah,
uh,
that's about it. No? So hopefully you finish Baldur's Gate by the next time we do the podcast.
that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Having another completed game under the belt.
They're doing more than me. Who knows? I might be finished with Dragon Age Inquisition by next time. You never know.
And if you finish Dragon Age by then, we know Lost Ark's gone to shit.
Yeah, I've gone on my little ATK tilt.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for stopping by the stream, watching this video today. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm Initiative. You can follow all my socials down below. They will have Jamaican should have added the YouTube link down below. We shall see.
Maybe we'll see how
Um,
we go.
yeah, I've been Initiative. Over to you, Jamaican.
I've been man doing Chaos Dungeon.
So you gonna do your outro? Do the stuff?
My outro. Wait, I have an outro.
Yeah, just
Say
say whatever.
literally, it's just Jamaican Jazz at the moment on Twitch because I don't know how to use X, Twitter, whatever it's called anymore. And look, I don't even want to. Should I start like a Facebook page
All the links are
or
down the. All the links will be down below.
the the
For
the
anyone that
the
didn't know.
one link will be down below with initiatives links.
God damn it. Wait, how many links do you have at the bottom of those?
I don't know. I think like two, but I don't even use like Twitter. I don't know. Confusing.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, you have two. You've got X and Twitch. Yeah,
Yeah, it's literally just Twitch. Jamaican Jazz at Twitch.
yeah. My YouTube is with three E's.
Yeah, that's not confusing
The
at all.
E's just keep growing. The E's just keep growing.
I'm assuming initiative with an E is taken, initiative without an E is taken.
Yeah, yeah. The E's are never ending.
You could have named it Initiative TV.
Nah, nah,
Or you could have named it Initiative TV. What?
nah, nah, nah.
See? Oh.
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching the video. See you all next time.
Also, why I didn't leave you in a cage and Ark.